going, guys? Anthropix here. So today I have a new video for you, and it is my breakdown of the 2020, Georgia special election Senate race between currently the four leading candidates of incumbent Senator Kelly Loeffler, Representative Doug Collins, Democrat Raphael Warnock, and also Democrat Matt Lieberman. So Kelly Loeffler, she is the incumbent U.S. Senator. She was appointed on January 6, 2020 to the position following the retirement of former Senator Johnny Isakson. She was appointed by Governor Brian Kemp over Doug Collins. Doug Collins is a representative from Georgia's 9th District. He became very popular and prominent during the impeachment trial, being one of President Trump's strongest supporters. And Trump has suggested that Collins should fill the remainder of Isaacson's seat. And if he wins the primary, without a doubt, President Trump will definitely endorse him. Raphael Warnock, he is a senior pastor of the Ebenezer Baptist Church. This is his first political run, and he has already received some very notable endorsements from top Democrats. Matt Lieberman, this is also his first political run, so political newcomer. However, his name is not. He's the son of former Connecticut Senator Joe Lieberman, and he is leading in a lot of the early polls that have been conducted so far. So this is the last time this Senate race was up. Now, this is a special election after the retirement of Johnny Isakson. So his last race was back in 2016, where he defeated Democratic challenger Jim Barksdale 54.8% to 41%. Barksdale wasn't too strong of a credible challenger, and Isakson was a popular incumbent, so this wasn't really too much of a competitive race. Isakson won 54.8%, Barksdale got 41%, and it did not have to advance to a runoff because Isakson broke 50%. I'll be talking about that a little more in a few minutes. But yeah, that's how the race was in 2016. Kelly Loeffler's approval rating. Morning Consult doesn't have her approval ratings yet because it was last done in 2019. So it still has Johnny Isakson. So her only approval rating poll I could find was an internal GOP poll, and that had her at 20% compared to 47% disapproval rating. Now the reason her polling data is a lot lower is because of her being caught in I don't know how exactly how to describe it. It was more she sold all of her stocks before the market crash due to the virus and everything going on. So she's kind of in some hot water for that because that's taking her position and putting it to her own gain and benefit, which is like frowned upon and could lead to her being removed from office, really. We're not sure if that's going to happen or not, but it could. We're not sure. And the election polling we have so far, so Georgia is a jungle primary type seat, which is on election day, every candidate running is voted on. And if no candidate gets more than 50%, the top two vote getters, regardless of party, whoever gets the top 2% of the vote advances to a runoff one-on-one election. So that's why there are four candidates on this graphic thing that I made. Of the four polls conducted, Kelly Loeffler ends up, because this is going to take a while if I just go through all the numbers. So Kelly Loeffler in the polling average is 12.93%. Doug Collins is leading with 32.83%. Raphael Warnock has 12.95%, and Matt Lieberman has 15.08%. So Doug Collins is by far the top vote getter of these polls, and Raphael Warnock and Matt Lieberman in a tight race for second place in the Democratic leader. Kelly Loeffler does finish in fourth narrowly, but she's also going up against Doug Collins, who is polling very well against her, so it's not looking too good for her. Kelly Loeffler does have a lot of endorsements to help her out. She has endorsements from Marsha Blackburn, Tom Cotton, Joni Ernst, Deb Fischer, Newt Gingrich, Nikki Haley, Mitch McConnell, and Brian Kemp. Oh, and Ivanka Trump, of course. I missed the bump part. And Ivanka Trump. Doug Collins has some endorsements from Mike Huckabee, former governor and political commentator, Drew Ferguson, who's a rep from Georgia's 3rd District, Andy Biggs, a rep from Arizona's 5th District, Devin Nunes, representative from California's 22nd District, popular on Fox News all the time, and Rudy Giuliani, former mayor of New York and like BFS with Trump, kind of. Raphael Warnock, he has a lot of endorsements from Cory Booker, Jeff Merkley, Sherrod Brown, Kamala Harris, Chris Murphy, Brian Schatz, Tina Smith, Kirsten Gillibrand, Stacey Abrams, and Jason Carter. Matt Lieberman currently does not have any endorsements, but that'll obviously change if he does win the Democratic primary. That still remains to be seen if that'll happen or not, but if he does win, expect a lot of endorsements to fly in for him. So my personal assessment of this race is I think Doug Collins is going to advance to the runoff for the GOP. I don't think any candidate's going to get above 50%. So I think there will be a runoff election. I think Doug Collins will advance and be the Republican nominee for the runoff. I think of the Democrats, I think that Matt Lieberman and Raphael Warnock, it's going to be a close race, going to be a tough race. I think I'm narrowly leaning towards Matt Lieberman probably winning by a few points. Kelly Loeffler, I know for a fact, though, she's not going to win. She's very unpopular after this whole selling stocks thing that's going on. So I think that at the end of the day, it's going to be a runoff election. And I think the runoff election favors whoever the Republican nominee is probably better than the Democrats, given that Georgia is still a majority Republican state, especially at the state and local level. So my prediction for these races is I think Doug Collins will advance to the runoff, and I think Matt Lieberman will advance to the runoff. So I think Doug Collins will get about 34%, the top vote getter. Matt Lieberman will finish in second with 28%. Kelly Loeffler will finish in fourth place at 14%, and Raphael Warnock will finish in third at 24%. So I think it'll be a runoff of Doug Collins and Matt Lieberman. And my nth prediction for the runoff is Doug Collins will get about 52.8%, Matt Lieberman is 47.2%, and Doug Collins will be the new senator out of the state of Georgia. So that is my video for the Georgia special election breakdown. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like the video. Please remember to subscribe. Tap the notification bell icon so when I post a video, you can be the first to see it. Make sure to leave a comment telling me what you think of the video. What do you think? Who you think's going to win this race? Who you think's going to win the primaries? Or will there be a runoff? Also, please leave me any comments on any potential future video ideas. I do have some more Senate race videos coming up soon. So I just did Georgia special. I could do Georgia's general election. I also want to get to Montana. I want to get to New Hampshire and New Mexico as well. So there's a few I have coming up. So look out for those in the coming days. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.